Welcome back to the HowePodcast101. I am Jake Roberts, and I am joined by
Lucas Mitchell. Hello.
We have a fantastic show planned for you. We are going to be going ahead and hitting
Going
it off.
to our announcements.
Yes, that's what we're going to do.
I guess first off we'll just start with Trunk or Treat.
Yes.
We can't forget Trunk or Treat. It's on the 31st at the FBC Howe Church. It's like in the parking lot. You'll probably see it as you pass by it or something like that.
If you visit and you subscribe while you're there, we will enter you in for a chance to get a free tour of the FBC House studios.
Yes, which is absolutely nothing, but
It's just a room and we set up a laptop. It's not very exciting, but we will still do it.
and we can also give a free shirt out.
Yeah, well, we may have some free shirts or stuff there.
Just
Maybe.
maybe.
True. It all just depends, I guess. I guess.
Donate to us. Give us your money.
Yes. Hand us your money or else.
Yes.
Just kidding.
All right.
You want to go ahead and talk about the next football game?
Yeah,
or-
I mean, first we got next up. We have
Next Friday, it's a home game against Mineola. So, go to the game. Please.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, go to the game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Not go to the game?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, all right. We're hoping that'll be a good game.
Yes.
And
Mineola beat Pottsboro.
yes.
On Friday night in overtime. So
Next Friday, let us see you there.
yeah,
And-
if you see us, make sure to say that you heard us on the How Podcast 101.
Absolutely.
Also, before we get into our sponsors, which we're
Okay.
about to do that, I want to say any of you that like go to the restaurants that they sponsor us, say that you heard about them or you heard about something from them through us, because it gives us credibility for what we're doing. You know what I mean? You want to move on, and we're just gonna do our sponsors.
Yeah, our sponsors are Chill Out Shaved Ice, Hannah's
Cafe and Market.
It's either Hannah's Noodles or Hannah's Cafe
just-
and Market.
you know where it is
I prefer
now.
Hannah Noodles.
Hannah noodles,
Hannah's-
not Hannah's, just Hannah.
Hey, chill.
Okay, all right.
Next, we have Dawn Smokehouse, thank you. And Plant Lady, thank you. FBC Howe Youth, thank you. Palio's, very much thank you. Medford Chiropractic, very much thank you. In Denton, by the way. Just to
Yes.
clarify that. In
Yes.
Denton. And just in Denton. It's just that.
It's just in Denton. All right,
Yes.
and then Cartwright.
And then Cartwright Creations, thank you.
Are you just gonna say thank you to all the
Yeah.
sponsors? Yeah.
Well, of course, we got to thank all the sponsors.
Yeah, thank you to all the sponsors, guys. Next up, we have some good interviews for you. We have actually, this is the most excited I think I've ever been for the interviews we
Yes.
have. We have already recorded these. We are going to be joined by,
Mahlon Walker.
yes,
And our last one is we have someone running for state senator. You might know her.
Shelly Luther. Yeah, you might know her. Yeah, we'll have that interview for you. Wow, I can't speak. It's gonna
And yeah, we'll have that for you out. And I guess we can go on with sellout moment.
You want to go ahead and
Sell out.
You can do it?
Definitely.
All right, let's go ahead.
All right, let's go with our website first. Is how101.com. You can check out that for our merch. You can donate, and you can get in contact with us and send us like any ideas you have, or if you want to be on the show, or if you want to advertise us businesses, you can contact Jake, and you can contact this by the email, our HowePodcast101@outlook.com.
Yes.
And you can respond with information about the school activities and what else, if we have any ideas for...
You want to discuss what we're talking about on the podcast this week?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. I mean, we already talked about the interviews.
So, yeah, we'll have our interviews first, and then...
You want to do interviews first?
No, not
or-
first. My bad.
Yeah, no
It'll
problem.
be, I think, second. And then,
Okay, so here's the
Yes.
order about what we're going to be doing. We're going to be... Next up, we're going to be doing top 10 because, I mean, who doesn't like a good top 10?
Right? And
I mean...
I think, what should if you guys have any ideas for top 10,
Yes, please
greatly
leave
appreciated.
Yeah. Well, leave them down below in the comment section, or if you are listening through Apple Podcasts, you can just email it to me, how101.com.
And make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, and then comments will help us as well.
Yeah.
I guess that's it for now. So our segment, we'll have top 10. We'll probably have our interviews after that, and then we'll have
Varsity.
the NFL. We'll actually, have the varsity. We'll talk about that. Have NFL games of the week, and then we'll have our outro and probably do more sellout there.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a fair statement. Coming up next, though, we are going to be taking a look at the top 10 list of the week, and we'll do it right after this. Want a t-shirt with your favorite How Bulldogs athlete name? How about a custom tumbler? Or let's get loud at the game with the customized cowbell. Cartwright Creations designs and sells custom tumblers, t-shirts, and cowbells for all your favorite sports teams and events. Easy ordering and quick turnaround from your own local Lacey Cartwright. Cartwright Creations can be found on Facebook and Etsy or directly online at cartwrightcreations.etsy.com. Cartwright Creations is ready to take your custom order today. Cartwright Creations, where Bulldog pride never dies. Hey Lucas, who's your favorite chiropractor?
Rachel Medford, of course.
Medford Chiropractic has the best chiropractic service in Texas, but they also have the best massages and more.
They have massages?
Yeah, and they are awesome.
Yeah, you can find more information on medfordchirotx.com.
That's medfordchirotx.com.
Medford Chiropractic and Family Wellness at 2412 Old North Road.
940-535-7067. Welcome back to the How Podcast 101.
We're going to be talking about the top 10 Halloween candy.
This list is from Forbes.com.
Yes.
So we might be disagreeing with this list, but
we'll talk about that after. We'll just go right into it, right?
Yeah,
right?
You want to do that? Okay.
So I guess we can go with number 10, the Hershey's bar.
I'm okay with this.
Yes. I mean, Hershey's bar, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it could be higher on the list, but we'll probably talk about that later. I mean, it comes in multiple different flavors. Hershey's a really popular company, and it's known for creating great Hershey bar. I mean, just the name itself just radiates good vibes.
It's just Hershey's. It's just, I mean, just
Hershey's.
Think about it. It's just
Hershey's. It's Hershey's. You ever, you see chocolate, it's a Hershey's bar. All right?
I mean,
you don't you look at a Hershey's, and it's just Hershey's. You don't even know if it's Hershey's or not. It's just Hershey's. All right, let's not overuse the word Hershey's.
Okay. What I'm confused at what you just said.
Exactly. All right, we'll just move on to number 9, right?
Number 9 on this list is Skittles.
Yes, I love Skittles, and they're really chewy. They have fruity flavors. I mean, they're just a really nice change from the common chocolates, usually in Halloween baskets. I mean, we really have to agree that just Skittles are, in my opinion, Skittles are the best candy.
I disagree.
Really?
Absolutely. Skittles 9 is a good spot, I think, for Skittles. Oh, that anger. I heard that.
All right, number 8, we have Sour Patch Kids.
Okay. I'm okay with this.
Yes.
Yeah, this seems... Sour Patch Kids are really good. You know, when I had my candy business back in 7th grade, we're not going to talk about what happened with that, but when we were doing that, we sold so many
Sour Patch Kids.
Yes, people love Sour Patch Kids. There's one that people loved a little bit more, but we'll get that. That's higher on the list. So, yeah, they're good. Very sour. It's definitely going to have a change from, the chocolate and stuff, and even the fruit.
Just the sourness of it. I mean, you usually find that Halloween has mostly chocolates, but these great additions are just amazing throughout the Halloween.
Absolutely.
I guess we can go on to number 7. We have the Butterfinger. I mean, it's buttery, crunchy, and it's just an overall really good thing.
Butterfinger.
I think it should be lower on the list, but I'll talk about that later. Have you seen the commercial with the alien?
I don't know what commercial. There's a lot of good commercials. What commercial are you talking about candy wise?
The alien one is My Butterfinger.
Yes.
It's so weird and creepy. It's like, hey, you want one of my Butterfingers? And the alien's like my Butterfingers, and it keeps on echoing, and then he drives a Dodge Challenger or something into a building, or not into a building, into a parking lot, and easily parallel parks it, and just like, I don't know, like uses telepathy or not telepathy, telekinesis and just grabs the Butterfinger from the guy who has it. I don't know why I went so much into detail with that.
It's okay.
But it's such a great
That's a good description of that. I'm okay with that. Number 6, nerds.
No one likes nerds. Nerds are weird. They're quiet, like us. All right.
No, you can't. You can't see me right now, but I am.
he's face palming pretty much. Nerds. I mean, they're pretty much the same thing with the Sour Patch Kids.
Nerds are awful.
What?
No.
What?
No.
You don't like nerds?
No, they are disgusting.
What? I love nerds.
No.
Nerds should be higher on the list.
No, why?
Because nerds are just great.
I am very passionate about this. They're so bad. Oh, man.
I love nerds. I mean, the box that it comes in, it's like those little boxes, and you can just like swallow the entire thing.
No, it's frustrating because then they get stuck, and you're like slamming it against the things, and it's just like
you throw it away then if it's stuck. You've never thought about that before?
No, you don't throw it away. You find a way to get it.
No, you just if there's a nerd stuck in there and you're just too lazy to get him out, then you just throw it away.
But that's the thing. I'm never too lazy to get candy.
Wait, but then I know, but like if you get nerds from someone, right?
Yeah.
You're just gonna throw it away?
Yeah.
Why? Exactly, but why couldn't you just like eat all the nerds and then throw them away?
Because they're bad.
They're just good.
No.
Alright.
I can't believe this.
Can't. What? I don't know. I can't believe you don't like nerds.
No, they're awful.
Everyone loves nerds besides you. I've got to say that. I've never heard of someone that doesn't like nerds.
Now you have.
It's just the best. I mean, it says nerds landed on several best of lists. I mean, they're just amazing. I guess we can move on to number 5 though. You want to start with this one?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get over
your tangent on nerds.
I'm very mad. Number 5 is M&M's. Okay.
M&M's. I'm not a great fan of them.
I'm not a big fan of M&M's either. They're okay. I mean, I'll take them, but
I don't really like the hard shell.
I do like the peanut M&M's.
Yeah,
I think those are better.
I don't really like the hard shell. I mean, I remember like they made. I don't know. I saw something about how. Like, they were trying to improve candy or, like, chocolate so it wouldn't melt or it wouldn't be messy. And they, like, made the hard shell. So M&M's, like, created the way that the hard shell would be the new way to eat chocolate.
Really?
So it wouldn't melt in your hands, it wasn't messy, and it was super fast to eat. I mean, that's what they are. I mean, if you want something, I always get M&M's, like, if you see M&M's in a store and then you can like get it for like $0.25 or something. You always see like M&M's and Skittles right next to each other.
Yeah, that's true.
And I always mess them up because like the logos are so small, so you might get the wrong one.
That would be disappointing.
That is very...
Especially like you're expecting Skittles and then you get chocolate. That would have to taste terrible. Like, I mean, have you ever done that thing where you expect water and then have Sprite and then it tastes awful?
Oh my, what?
Have you done that?
No.
Okay, so this is an experiment that I've done before on a few friends.
Uh-huh.
If they're expecting water and you give them Sprite, they hate it.
What?
Because their taste buds are expecting the water, and then when they have the Sprite, it tastes terrible. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But, you know, just another interesting fact, I guess.
Cool.
Number 4, give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat bar. I don't know why we know that, but...
Oh, I know it from that scene from The Office, but that's not... Oh. It's just... yeah. But,
It's just... I guess Kit Kat was very, very popular.
Don't be the person that eats the Kit Kat without breaking it.
Oh, if you just eat it like plain, like you just like bite it off like
that means you're a psychopath.
Yeah, you're just a psychopath.
If
you don't break the Kit Kats. I mean, that's just weird.
It's just like I don't even. Yeah, you can't.
We're talking about you guys who
Jeez.
who eat Kit Kat bars.
By the way, comment down below if you eat Kit Kat bars without breaking off them.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Like it. All right. Moving on. Number 3.
Number 3 is
the Twix.
Twix.
Okay.
You know, Twix.
Honestly, I like Twix. I'm not the greatest. It's like the same thing with M&M's. I'm not a great fan of it, but they're really good in certain situations.
I like Twix, but I would put Milky Way above them. Do you like Milky Ways?
I don't really eat them much.
Really?
Yeah.
Milky Ways kind of remind me of Snickers a little bit. They're just
Snickers.
They're pretty high quality.
Yeah.
But the thing with Twix, what I was talking about earlier with Sour Patch Kids being sold a lot, you sold candy too. I assume Twix is what your main.
I don't remember what I mainly.
I guess the Jolly Ranchers were pretty big too.
Oh, I definitely.
I sold a lot of Jolly Ranchers and a lot of Twix was mainly where the whole thing was.
Yeah, and then yeah, I mean, are you a left Twix or right Twix? Make sure you comment down below.
Yeah, comment down below.
I'm a left Twix.
Hashtag left Twix.
Yeah,
left Twix. Let's go.
All right. I don't know about the thing about left and right.
There's no difference.
There's no difference, but like it's just like one of those.
You're so passionate about nothing. Basically.
Yeah, like Twix. Like they made a commercial about like, are you a right or left Twix? And now they're putting on like logos and stuff. If it's a left and right Twix, it's
people have T-shirts that are like hashtag left Twix.
Yeah, and then there's like I guess the logo on it like it's like backed by white, and the right is like red. I mean, you're either white or red. I mean,
oh man, yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It sounds like Twix, the company, like they tried to do an experiment on if people would just randomly join groups, like how if you ever played Among Us before, there's some things like if you have like a specific hat, and hats can match. And you'd be like, all right, let's join the hat gang, or we'll join the balloon gang. I mean, stuff like that. It's pretty much like that. I mean, there's no reason behind it. It's just to, I guess, not fit in, but to just go with something for no reason. I don't know. I don't know what the science behind that is. Again, I don't really need to do that.
Again, copy down below. I mean, not copy, but
see, if you're a light Twix, if you're oh shoot, I can even
left.
Talk.
It's okay.
If you're a left Twix, like and subscribe.
If you're a right Twix,
don't like and subscribe.
Actually, if you're a right Twix, dislike the video.
Yes.
We're
just kidding. Okay.
No.
No. I don't want to get dislikes on this video. We'll go ahead with number 2, but Snickers. I mean, it's pretty much the exact same thing with I guess Hershey's bar. You know, I think it's better.
Oh yeah,
than Hershey's bar. And it's pretty much the same popularity as Hershey's.
Oh yeah, no, I would say Snickers is my top 1.
Really?
Snickers wins over everything in my opinion. Even over.
I think it's like mid tier for me.
It's mid tier.
Yeah.
It's about 5.
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean,
like
I would take a Snickers, of course. You want to move on to number 1?
Yeah, we'll go ahead with number 1.
Okay, hold on. You got to do that.
Bam! Reese's peanut butter cups.
Honestly, I don't think anyone's really.
I don't really like them.
Really?
Well, it's not I don't really like them. They're just. I'm not a fan of just eating them straight up. Like I'd have to be if I ate like M&Ms, and then I would be fine with eating a Reese's peanut butter cup. It's like if you want peanut butter on your jelly sandwich. I mean,
why would you just? So you're saying you just have the jelly sandwich?
Well, no. If you decide to put, it's like the same thing. If you just have a jelly sandwich, and if you decide to put peanut butter, I mean, if you just put I think
you're switching this up because I think people have peanut butter sandwiches and not jelly on them. Sometimes.
Who eats peanut butter sandwiches?
My brother before every football game.
He's a monkey 3rd grader.
That's true. He is.
Yeah.
I agree. Hold on. I do want to say something real quick. Speaking of 3rd and 4th grade. 3rd and 4th grade flag football team have lost in the first round of the playoffs. They lost yesterday to, I don't know, some random Salina team. They lost 26-14, so very disappointing stuff. But they had a really good year overall.
Oh, I guess we'll just get back on topic.
We'll
talk more about that later.
Yeah.
Probably like during the JV or not JV, the varsity segment, and I guess I don't know, Reese's peanut butter cups. I don't know. It's like the thing for me. It's like if you can either eat a peanut or not a peanut a jelly sandwich, because that's like pretty much if it's like toast, right? You put
True, but you gotta have the butter, right? You gotta have the butter and then the jelly.
I don't really put butter on mine. I don't
Seriously?
know. It makes it taste weird in my opinion.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
But like it's like if you decide to add peanut butter to it or not, like like with M&Ms, like if you eat chocolate, any type of chocolate, like Snickers, Twix. I mean that's peanut butter, but I don't know. It's just something about the Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm not a big fan of just eating right then and there. And it's so messy, really.
True.
Like you have the little cups and stuff. It's like mini cupcake.
And then when they melt,
things,
oh,
right?
that's the
And then
worst.
it just melts all into your hands. And it's like sometimes they come in horrible wrappers.
Oh, man.
I just don't
that's
like
the
opening
worst.
them.
No, I gotta say, I am a big fan of Reese's. I gotta be totally honest. Reese's are really good. They're not my top one, but they are good. I would say
They're decent.
Well, let's just say this. What's your number one? We're just
My
gonna go
number one, it has to be Skittles.
Really?
Yes. I just love Skittles that much.
All right, everyone else too. Comment down below your favorite candy.
Yes.
Mine is Snickers.
Yours Snickers? Yeah.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. It's up there in the list. Overall, it's really good. It'd have to be probably my third because Sour Patch Kids would be my second.
I would have Sour Patch Kids at second also.
Yeah, and then Nerds would have to be like my fourth.
Nerds would have to be my 105th. Is that...
I mean, out of all the candies, we're gonna look up how many candies there are in the world.
How many? Okay, so we're looking up how many candies there are in the world.
How many candies in the world?
This is a bad idea.
Really?
Yes, this is.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. There's just gonna be a whole lot.
Well, okay, or if it just doesn't.
It says 87 most popular, so that we know there's at least 87.
Of course, there's at least
100
87.
best popular. Okay, so we found more.
That's not. There's definitely more than 100. Wait, how many? Hold on. How many candies are in the world?
I don't
think that's.
A to Z. There was an A to Z list of candies. Yeah, we'll just go on Wikipedia and look at the list of candies.
Let's see.
Gosh,
it's gotta be somewhere. Am I right?
That's a list.
You know what? There's a lot. There's just a lot.
There's hundreds.
There's about 700 million types of candy.
Don't think so. I think you made that
Too bad.
number up.
All right. Yeah. I guess if you want to replace this list or anything, I'd have to take. Do you have anything you want to add to it? Do you think there's any ones that there's to add?
Okay, this is interesting. Adding to the list. Ooh.
Shoot, what are they? I haven't had them in a while. Popsicles or something? Wait, shoot, how did they? Lollipop? No, not lollipops.
No lollipops. You've had those.
Suckers.
That's the same thing as a lollipop.
No, that's like no. The suckers are like from that company. I don't remember where. And you just like with the little stems. It's like it has the lollipop stem, but it's not like flat round. It's like just round. I think those are very commmen.
Those are good at like
candies.
After you get a haircut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you were a kid and they have like those buckets full of lollipops.
And then you just take one and I guess we could go on and we're gonna end this segment here.
Yes. Coming up next, we are going to be joined by Mahlon Walker. We'll do it right after this. Plant wildflowers and native plants, especially bluebonnets, the Texas state flower. Make your garden or yard a home for pollinators and enjoy a beautiful space. Brought to you by the Plant Lady.
Hey, what's your favorite pizza place? Well, it's Palio's Pizza, of course. But Palio's also brings you the best fresh salads, sandwiches, pastas, and my favorite, wings. They have a great lunch menu, delicious desserts, and their drinks have free refills. Palio's Pizza is located at 303 West Hanning. We are available for dine-in or carry-out. Order online at www.palioshow.com or call us at 903-532-0390. Palio's Pizza in Howe.
Welcome back to the Podcast 101.
101.
Good echo. We are now joined by Mahlon Walker. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing really good. I'm really glad we could have you on the show. So how was the game on Friday?
It was tough, playing Commerce, but we got through it, and I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
We just got to keep fighting.
I agree, definitely. How was the stadium there? Because, the press box was nice.
It was very high quality. Oh, my gosh. Like, our locker room wasn't very high quality, but everything else was. It's a college stadium. So, it's very big. It's very intimidating, but that's the point. So you got to just get through it.
Definitely true. What was it like to be a starter for the first time on both sides of the ball? So you didn't just come into this; you were a starter on both sides just suddenly. What was that like?
Yes, it was very tiring. I'll say that. Like I'm waking up on yesterday, and my hip is gone.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
but you know what?
Okay.
It was well worth it. I'll say that it was well worth it. I loved it.
I'm glad it was. It was definitely good to see you out there on both sides of the ball. Did you hear your dad make the call when you made a tackle?
No, I did not.
Okay, I got to tell you what happened here because he goes. He screams, "Is that the nose guard?" Just.
That's very like him.
Yeah, and it was the most. I think it was the most excited I think I have ever heard anyone say anything about a nose guard making a tackle.
Wow.
It was pretty funny. So
I don't think there's any bias in that whatsoever.
no way. There could never be any bias in that. No.
No.
Yeah. So you were in 8th grade football last year. Then you were in JV earlier this year. Now you're in varsity. What has it been like going from 8th grade to JV to varsity? Give me a breakdown of the differences.
One major difference is coaching. 8th grade, we had Coach Ellington and Coach Kirshner. They were very relaxed, but they were also very fun. But now we're being coached by Coach Jay, Coach Hedgecock, all of them. So it's really more tough, but we're doing more. If you know what I'm saying. And also, stadium quality.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I have never seen such good stadiums when I was like last night or Friday night.
Yeah. Yes.
8th
True.
grade, I didn't have that.
No.
There was just a field, and sometimes it was turf.
It's true. It's and when it was turf, you were very excited. I definitely. So how do you think you could improve as an individual?
You know, there's always room for improvement, no matter the situation. All we got to do is just get more coaching, get more time. That's all we need to do. This is a transition year, and we just need to not let go of it. We just need to keep the iron pumping.
Definitely a transition year. Next year, I expect a lot of improvement, but I think as we move on from this year, it's definitely going to be better in the future. There's definitely a brighter future for the Howe Bulldogs.
Yes, the future's bright.
I would say so. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Coming up next, we will be taking a look at the NFL scores. We'll do it right after this. If you are craving some fried rice, egg rolls, boba tea, beef teriyaki, or my favorite, sesame chicken, then Hannah's Cafe and Market is for you. It's the newest restaurant in town, and for all you Bulldogs, there is a 10% student discount for a limited time. Hannah's Cafe and Market is located at 105 South Denny Street in Howe, just north of the First Baptist Church. You can find them on Facebook or call at 903-532-0529. Hannah's Cafe and Market. Go Dogs! Welcome back to the HowePodcast 101.
We're going to be taking a look at the NFL Week 6 scores.
Yes.
You want to start us off now?
Yeah, we're going to go a little bit quicker this week. But, I mean, we're not going to go as in-depth.
Definitely,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So we'll start mid-action. Texans are winning 30-29 with 2:53 left in the fourth quarter. Deshaun Watson is 27 for 36, 334 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Looks like a definite, just going to be a close call. Texans are probably going to come on top if I've seen anything. Titans has 8 on there, and Texans have 7, but depending on who got that first. We haven't watched the game yet, so we'd have to watch that to continue. But
so look right here, just second and goal. Texans are about to score again. They have the ball at the 1 yard line. So
if we have the Texans score, they're probably going to win. That's my prediction. We'll see a little after we do some of our other ones, but we can talk about the top performers in here. You want to talk about Deshaun Watson?
We already discussed Deshaun Watson. Derrick Henry, 202 yards and a touchdown on 19 carries, and
we have Will Fuller, the fifth, with.
You don't have to say the fifth.
I want to say with 123 yards and 1 touchdown.
Okay, moving down now, we have Bengals 27, Colts 28. I'm not going to get into detail. No one really cares. Falcons 33, Vikings 15. Falcons looking like they're going to get their first win of the season.
Yes, I mean they got their first 3 on their fourth quarter and 8 with the Vikings in the fourth quarter. That field goal from Falcons. We'll see how this plays out. Very most likely to have the Vikings lose on here, unless they could come back for whatever reason.
Yeah, there's 3 minutes and 58 seconds
Yeah,
left,
I don't think that'll happen. But we can move on with the Broncos at 18 and Patriots at 12.
Kind of an interesting, didn't really expect this, but Broncos are 1-3, Patriots 2-2. This is interesting.
Yeah, the Patriots, I don't know, I think they can win this.
They could.
To be completely honest.
Only got 2 minutes left.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tight game.
I think they can easily get that the 6 points, and then maybe they should just play it safe with a field goal. And I guess we could go with I don't know. Who do you think will win? Do you think
the game is on right now?
Yeah.
I think the Broncos will come out and finish this game.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like the Patriots. I mean, I think Broncos played strong in the first, second, and third quarters, where the Patriots didn't. But it looks like they did really good on their fourth quarter, and
they haven't scored a touchdown.
I don't know. I think they'll score a touchdown this time, and maybe just come back on top.
They are about to score.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out later. I guess we can move on with Washington and the Giants.
Yes. Washington is losing 13-20 against New York, and NFC East is just awful.
Yeah,
they're so bad.
It's just gonna be really.
None of the teams have more than 2 wins.
Yeah.
It's really sad, actually.
Who do you think will come on top on this?
On this game, there's 2 minutes left in the fourth. Giants are winning, and Washington has it. But I mean, I don't know.
I feel like Giants took a break on their third, and they probably Washington played good defense, and Giants played good defense. No points on the third. But on the fourth, Giants scored a touchdown probably, and I think they'll probably come out on top with the Giants.
Moving down now, we have the Ravens 27 and the Eagles 14. Lamar Jackson 177 yards and a touchdown. Miles Sanders for Philadelphia 9 carries and 118 yards, and for Philly, John Hightower 1 reception for 50 yards.
I don't know. I think obviously probably the Ravens will win. They're doing already amazing in this time.
Yeah,
they did really well on their first and second and third quarters, of course. Eagles did decently. I'm guessing their defense was garbage on the first 2, and then in third and fourth they've been doing pretty good. But I feel like Ravens will probably get more touchdowns on the fourth quarter, and I feel like they'll do much better on the fourth, and then easily win over the Eagles.
Oh man, tough for the Browns right here. The Browns are losing 38-7. It looks like a Cleveland game.
I mean, Steelers, on the first and second quarters, they already had 10 and 14. Probably 2 touchdowns and one field goal. And
Ben Roethlisberger, 14 for 22, 162 yards and a touchdown. James Conner, 20 carries, 101 yards and a touchdown. And Chase Claypool, 4 receptions, 74 yards.
Yep, and no doubt that the Steelers are easily going to come on top here.
There's no question.
Yeah.
The Steelers are going to win this game. They're with 3 minutes and 16 minutes. 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Not 3 minutes and 16 minutes. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, we'll come back to that later. But the Bears versus the Panthers. Bears have 23 against the Panthers, who have 16. I don't know. I feel like the Panthers are probably coming back in this fourth quarter.
You think they'll come back?
7 minutes
they
left.
They do have 10 points in the fourth already. So, yeah, They have 7 minutes left in the game. So this game is not over by any means. Lions 34, Jaguars 16. Gardner Minshew 243 yards and a touchdown. DeAndre Swift for Detroit 116 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Kevin Cole Sr. 6 receptions, 143 yards.
Obviously, the Lions with 34 are probably going to win. They've been pulling up strong on the first, second, and third, and fourth. 4 touchdowns altogether probably, and 2 separate field goals. But then we have the Jaguars, but they didn't do so well on their first and second quarter, so that kind of messed them up a bit in third and fourth. They came back with 2 touchdowns. But 34-16 with the Jaguars. Obviously, the Lions, it's only 4 minutes left, and they'll probably come up on top.
Moving on to predictions, we have the Jets versus the Dolphins, Packers versus Buccaneers, and Rams versus 49ers. And then we have 2 Monday night games again. We have Bills, Chiefs, and Cardinals, Cowboys.
We'll talk about that here in a second.
But we'll go ahead and start with the Jets and Dolphins.
Yeah. I don't know. Players to watch. Let's see. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
He has 1,300 yards on the year and 7 touchdowns.
So he's probably, I don't know.
That's a pretty good start to the season. I think the Jets come out here and take a win.
Yeah.
I think they get their first win of the season. Although the Dolphins aren't doing that bad this year, but I believe the Jets are going to come out here and finally get one done after losing to Denver.
0-5 and Dolphins with 2-3. So
yeah,
it's not looking great for the Dolphins. Who did the Jets win over last week?
No one.
What?
They've won no games all year.
Was I looking at it wrong?
0-5.
Yeah, my bad. I thought they won 5 games. I'm like, wait a minute. All right,
the Jets are not 5-0. Let's just be
all
right.
Okay. Then I don't know. The Dolphins, they have lost quite a few games.
I don't know. This game could go anyway. But
tickets as low as $26 to not be there.
Yeah. Can I give a score prediction bonus?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I think the Jets are actually going to win this game 24-21.
24-21. I feel that, I don't know. 3:05. I'm going to take in time consideration with this one. 3:05 p.m. That's just like when most people are like most awake. So I don't know. I think it'll be a heated game, and they'll probably play over with I don't know, 40-something.
40-something. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
High. Jets are probably going to win, in my opinion, just because they're better than the Dolphins. Some people don't agree with that, but that's too bad. I don't know. I think Jets and the 40-somethings with Dolphins 30-something. It'll be like slightly a close game.
So we'll say 46-35.
Sure, yeah.
Is that a fair?
Yeah.
Perfect. Moving on now, we have the Packers and the Buccaneers. Let's just go ahead and go straight to predictions and cut this one a little bit short.
Yeah.
Buccaneers, I think, are going to lose this game to the Packers. The 4-0 Packers are going to win 37-30. Does that seem fair?
Yeah. I mean, pretty much the exact same thing with the time consideration, 3:25. Pretty much a heated game. I think I'll agree with those scores.
Okay, you want to stick with the same?
Yes.
Perfect. Moving down now, we have Rams and 49ers at 7:20 p.m. kickoff.
Yes.
Rams are going to win this game.
Obviously.
Jared Goff
We don't even need to talk about it.
Yeah,
though.
1,300 yards and 8 touchdowns on the season, but the Rams are going to win this game handedly. 49ers aren't very good this year.
Yeah.
Moving down
4-1
to
Rams
the
anyway.
Monday games. The
Chiefs against the Bills. I feel this will be super heated.
They're both 4-1.
Yeah, I mean, but the Bills, I don't know. The Chiefs had a pretty good week so far with their scores. I think they're gonna win.
I believe the Chiefs will win by quite a bit here.
Yeah, let's go with...
I don't know about quite a bit. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, so I'm going to say 51 to 47.
Yeah. I'll just
Okay.
go down and go with the 47 and math 40.
47 to 40?
Yeah.
So we both think it's going to be a very... Cardinals, Cowboys. You want to give predictions on these?
I think the Cardinals will win.
I do too. I agree. I think Arizona's going to win, especially with Dak Prescott being out.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Did you see that injury?
Yeah.
Did you see what his ankle was like?
Just cracked. It's just gone.
90 degrees. Yeah.
When they talk about broken ankles, it's gone.
His ankle was gone. So now they're running out Andy Dalton.
Yeah, and I get some players to watch. We can have Kyler Murray on the Cardinals with 1,299 yards, which is 1,300 yards.
Yeah, 1,300 yards and 8 touchdowns.
I guess that'll do it for
That's going to do it for this segment. Yeah, I think that'll do it for this segment. Coming up next, we're going to be joined by Shelly Luther, and we'll do it right after this. Don's Smokehouse is one of the best fresh butcher shops in Texas, but it's not just a butcher shop. It's home of the best jerky around and the famous Great Wall of Jerky, where you will find 17 different kinds of jerky, including bear, buffalo, elk, venison, turkey, and of course, beef and more. We are open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 10 to 6. Don's Smokehouse is located in downtown Howe at 111 East Hanning Street. Come on down for a free sample and experience the Great Wall of Jerky. Don's Smokehouse, the best jerky around. Welcome back to the Podcast 101.
We're going to be talking about Shelly Luther. She's going to be running for Texas Senate, and we're going to try not to have anything really political or anything controversial in this. And we're going to have her interview shortly, and we'll be talking about that after. So this backstory for it was that she defied Dallas's orders and opened up her salon during
the COVID shutdowns.
The shutdown.
So what happened? She tried to open her business back in the COVID lockdown because I believe some of the businesses were starting to reopen back then. But for some reason, salons and barbershops weren't for a while there. I don't know what the actual reasoning behind that was.
But she was arrested and jailed for 2 days. And her story went very viral.
Yes.
And
she has been on multiple shows.
Yes. She's been seen and interviewed on national news networks like Hannity or Fox and Friends.
Yeah.
Even worldwide on the BBC News channel.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty
British
big.
Broadcasting Channel is what that is.
Yeah.
So she was seen on Hannity, the Fox News channel. Her attorney was on Tucker Carlson tonight.
Yes.
And she was also seen on Fox and Friends, so it's really a big deal for us to interview her.
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping that this interview is going to be really well. If you comment down below if you think the interview is good, because the audio is a bit weird.
Yeah, the audio. I mean, really,
it's got like shh.
There's like a weird echo and there's like a weird thing in the back. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
We still got the interview.
Yeah,
we
the
got
interview was good. But I guess we'll play that right now.
We'll go ahead and play that. Here you go. Welcome back to the Podcast 101. I am Jake Roberts, and we are joined by Shelly Luther. She is running for the state senate in District
30.
Mm-hmm. So rumor has it you're not a fan of the STAR test.
I am not. I was a teacher for 13 years, and I feel like there's many problems with the STAR test, and it's something that we should work on getting rid of.
That's good. I don't think anyone really likes the STAR test at all.
I've never met anyone that likes the STAR test.
Besides, yeah. So recently our governor has issued a mask mandate. Does he have the power to do that?
He actually does not have the power to do that. He's infringing on our constitutional rights, and we need to take the steps to take our country back, our state back, and we need. He's actually using a Disaster Act of 1975, trying to get his powers from there, but they're not. It's a far reach for sure.
So how is he doing it?
He is just doing it, and we're allowing him to do it.
What do you think of constitutional carry?
Constitutional carry is one of the biggest parts of my platform. I definitely want that to go through in this session, and we just practiced with guns outside, so I'm a big advocate of being able to protect yourself. It's obviously your God-given unalienable right, and the government should not impede on that at all whatsoever. So you should be able to carry a gun wherever you want without paying a fee and without having to carry a license at all.
What made you decide to run for state senate?
Well, lots of things. I don't know. As far as my business was concerned, them wanting to shut down my business for really no reason, trying to tell all of Texas what to do when we're all adults and we have our own personal responsibility of what we feel like is safe for our family. And I just feel like there's too much government overreach. And when the district opened up where I live in Pilot Point, I thought it was a great chance for me to be a good voice for Texans that need me.
Why should people in this district vote for you?
I think it's because I'm just like everybody else. I'm not a career politician, and I'm a good voice to represent regular people in the district. And when everybody was struggling during COVID, I was struggling too, and I know exactly what it feels like. So when I cast my vote in Austin, I still feel the sting of COVID, and I still feel the sting of all of the things that we've been going through. I'm not disconnected from my constituents, so I would be a great representation for Senate District 30.
Thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a really good interview. I'm really glad we got to do that. That was something that was very exciting.
Yes.
But coming up next, we are going to be taking a look at the varsity game. We'll do it right after this. Chill Out Shaved Ice, locally owned and operated going on 10 years, and we are ready to serve you. With more than 60 flavors, Chill Out is ready to handle a hot day, a popping party, or any private event. Contact Brandy at 903-436-0708 for booking and questions, or visit our Chill Out Facebook page. Thank you, Howe, for a fantastic 2020 season and your continued support. Go Dogs!
Out double tight set. Haley goes under center. He fakes the toss, looking downfield. Huff again, same play. He made the catch, I believe, at the 15-yard line. This time Huff kept running, went up and made the catch.
Welcome back to the HowePodcast101. Howe Enterprise with the call. Thank you, Mahlon Walker.
Yeah, make sure you check out his channel, The How Enterprise. You can look that up on YouTube, and you can find clips, highlights, recaps, and games, and
live streams of the games.
Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about this JV, or not JV.
You keep saying that. There's no
varsity game. All right, this varsity game. I don't know. I think that Howe did really well with defense, but they definitely struggled in a few big plays, and
that's kind of what happened there.
The score was
49-0, but
yeah.
It wasn't really as bad as it seemed. So 49-0 seems like a broad topic, but they fought. The Bulldogs fought really hard.
Good.
They're in a tough division, but I think one thing that you can take away from this game, they fought hard. Coach Jay said it after the game on the How Enterprise. He did an interview. He said that they were fighting hard, that he was very proud of them. And so definitely a rough season. It's like Mahlon Walker said, it's a transition year. And what he means by that is next year it's going to be better.
Yeah.
And the year after that it's going to be better. They're just going to have to keep improving, keep practicing.
Because there's a lot of freshmen and sophomore. And I bet after a year it'll be like there's more seniors than there are freshmen.
No, not to mention that 19 players are hurt.
Yeah. Which is not very good, but I don't know. They should pull through.
And also your quarterback went down last week with a concussion.
Yeah,
that was rough to watch.
But I guess I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on like offense and how we did there?
As far as the offense went, they had a few good drives. They just couldn't finish it off. I think something really important with this is they're gonna have to continue to be able to actually score. Mm-hmm. So what I'm trying to say is, if they want to score, they're going to have to – they're moving the ball down really well right now, but in order to actually score, they're going to need to finish the drives off.
Yeah. I did I was in the band, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed more often we played first downs a lot. They got quite a few first downs. They did really well with that. I mean, they got quite a few yardage, but they just couldn't complete going to that touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that just, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it it was a good play.
Speaking of band, how was band?
Band, I mean, we did actually really good. We did not have enough players for our show. and instead we played Paint It Black, and the rest of the band played the fight song, and then I wheeled off with the xylophone and stuff like that. I think we did really well with that. A few parts we messed up, but otherwise we did awesome. I was going to get an interview, but couldn't do that because my phone was dead almost.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I feel like if I got an interview, they would say that we did great.
Yeah. So, one thing that I was kind of thinking is the more, experience you're getting as far as the band, the better y'all are gonna get. Is the band young too, or are there a lot of older people? I don't really know.
I don't know. I guess it's mostly young.
Is it?
They're pretty young.
Okay.
Yeah, most of them are.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Because there's a lot of people who just drop out like during senior year and like junior year. So there's definitely a lot of freshmen and a lot of sophomores in there mixed around.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna do it for this segment.
Yep.
Coming up next, we're gonna wrap it up. It's gonna be a short segment, not really a segment. We're gonna wrap it up and
sellout moment here and just can't wait.
We'll do it right after this. First Baptist Howe Youth Services on Wednesday evenings is a great place to be, with ping pong, pool, basketball, gaga ball, hanging out with friends, and even a free delicious meal just in case you're running late after a long day of school. But the best part, you'll hear a message of hope in our Lord Jesus Christ. Brought to you by Wes Robertson, our youth minister, and music brought to you by our youth praise band. The youth building is located across the street from the main church entrance. Wednesday evenings starting at 6:30 and ending at 8. Hope to see you there. Howe First Baptist Youth. Small town, big God. Welcome back to the HowePodcast 101. This is the end of the show. It's been a good one.
Yes, definitely. I guess we'll sell out.
Yes.
But wait, before that, we're gonna talk about what we all did. This show was great.
Yeah, I'm really excited by this. This was a good show.
Yeah, I think it was one of our better ones. Last week was really good, but this week I think we really nailed it with a hammer.
We nailed it with a hammer.
Yes, upwards.
I'm gonna end every show by saying we nailed it with a hammer.
We nailed it with a hammer. I guess we'll sell out now.
We'll just do the standard sellout moment right here. Thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and like the video. Also, share it. And go to our website, how101.com.
Yeah, that's actually a definite thing. Sharing it. Number one thing. So, not many people, know really this exists. We've talked to a lot of people. We got business cards that we gave out. Make sure we have merch. We have cups, mugs, and we have shirts, stuff like that. Just make sure you can go on our website, how101.com. Jake, you want to do the meme?
You want me to do
the
that?
website? Yeah.
Yes, let's go. Okay. Or you can go to the old one, howpodcast101.wixsite.com/podcasts.
That is the same. It's the same thing as how101.com, but it works both ways.
I don't recommend going to the other one because
it's just really annoying to do.
I don't know why you would do that. That's a waste of time.
You can go on there and you can donate. You can look at our merch and order from emailing us, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. I guess.
Does that do it for the show?
I think that does it for the show.
Is that gonna wrap us up? No, I think
I had
that
something else in mind. I was thinking of talking about.
Unless you want to talk about Trunk or Treat again, but we already mentioned that in the announcements.
Yeah.
By the way, we will be at Trunk or Treat. We will be. We'll have a booth there. We will be handing out candy, signing autographs, and handing out business cards, and just getting more people to know that we exist.
Yes. I don't know. I guess just make sure you share it. Oh, yes, that was it. Okay.
You got it.
So, yeah, I got it. So, gaming videos. I did have a live stream. I had 7 viewers. I was pretty proud of that. It was a pretty bad live stream, so I took it off. But I'll try to do live streams as much as I can. I think the 3 main games I'll probably play is Minecraft, Valorant, and Among Us. Among Us is very popular with playing with a bunch of friends. Valorant is really popular playing with a few friends. And Minecraft is a very fun, like, I guess, kind of private server.
I don't really know if you need to explain to people what Minecraft is. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, everyone knows what Minecraft is. If you don't, I don't even know how to
They live
explain
under
it.
a rock.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We'll probably do some Let's Plays and stuff like that, like gameplay, of course, and we'll, I don't know, have some interesting stuff on there. So, yeah, I think that'll do it for
I
now.
think that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
For me, Jake Roberts, and
Me, Lucas Mitchell,
we'll see ya.
signing off for now.